Hello, and new question which goes this way. So, Akshaya Chetye has asked me, Hi doctor, your videos are very informative. Appreciate the good work. Thank you, Akshaya. Being a new mother, I got many questions in my mind as old people in the house keep telling you one or the other thing, but I want to be sure before following anything. My doubts are my baby boy is 1.5 month old and his potty contains white seeds like thing which they say is Ghoshe in Konkani, for which we should give gouty medicine called Ghoshe. Number one question. Number two question. They say tying his stomach with a belt after bath will flatten his stomach or else it will remain bigger if you don't do so. Question number two. Question number three. Some wave-like sounds keep coming from his stomach. What is that sound and how to stop it? Question number 4. Before peeing or doing potty, he twists and stretches his body as if he is having some difficulty in doing so. I know my doubts are too lengthy, hoping to get it solved as soon as possible. So Akshaya, you're lucky enough. I noticed this question earlier and I think within 9 hours you are getting your question. There are people who are still waiting. Now why I took this question is Ghoshe is something which is another thing like, a very common thing. And I wanted to answer this. So of these all questions, many of the questions I have already answered, like the tying the belt, I have answered in one of my old videos, but I will answer here also. Okay. So your first question, my baby boy is 1.5 month old and his potty contains white seed like things which they say is Ghoshe in Konkani. Okay. So first and foremost, is your baby on breast milk? Okay. So if the baby has taking breast milk, then remember the breast milk is 88% to around 90% water. Okay, so since it contains so much of water and the rest is the solute content or the solid content, naturally the baby will pass motions which are more towards the liquidy side. So whoever's baby is on exclusive breast milk will always have watery motions, okay, golden color watery motions with some speckles of thing inside that, which is the solid thing. Now remember, though the water content is 88 to 90%, okay, the amount of solute, even the little solute which is there, is good enough or enough for the baby to increase weight from whatever it is at birth to double the weight to 5 months, and then later on after 6 months, that is at 1 year, the baby's weight triples. Okay, now, till 6 months the baby is on exclusive breastfeed, so you can imagine that amount of solute doubles the baby's weight. Okay, so if your baby is passing watery motions with the fleckles, is totally normal. Whether you give that Ghoshe or you don't give that Ghoshe, it is not going to change. Number two, while giving the Ghoshe, that is when you do that, there's sun kishista, and then you have to, we call it sun in Marathi. There is something on which you zoreta te, okay, it is being frictioned on some stone like thing, and then you give these things. This can cause problem. That is, there is always a chance of infection or chance of contamination during this process. So as much as possible, try not to do that. Okay, so that is your number one question. You know what, one thing I am realizing, that is through my videos there are many young people, young parents who are really giving good positive response, though yes, there are some few negative comments which are also coming from, I don't know, from somewhere negative comments are coming as a direct message to me, but I'm happy. I am maybe somewhere trying to fuel up all those new moms who are trying to change their thinking power. The result will be these moms who are going to be mom-in-laws later on, okay, or the grandparents later on, will not do this sort of mistakes. Okay, so that is number one question. Number two question, they say that tying of stomach with the belt after bath will flatten the stomach. No, it will not. I will make a different video on this, but remember, no, it will not. Okay, some wave like sounds keep coming from his stomach, which, what is that sound? Now your stomach has the stomach that you say, the tummy has a stomach and the intestine inside. The intestine is a hollow tube, so it continuously keeps on pumping and pulling things, so that the milk that the baby has had, or even in adults, like in the food that we have, goes on pushing forwards towards the colon and towards the anal area, that is for the excretion. They absorb everything, and this whole thing happens with a movement which is to and fro, pumping and pulling movement, or maybe constriction and relax type of movement. That is that good sound that you hear from the tummy. That's totally normal, and you cannot stop it because the intestines have to work throughout the day. Okay. Your fourth question is, before peeing or doing potty, he twists and stretches his body as if he is having some difficulty in doing so. No, it is not difficulty. The only thing the baby will do is lie down flat on the bed, cry or drink milk, do susu and do shishi. Okay, that is the pressure that is building up in the colon or in the urinary bladder when the baby wants to pass the respective things, that is the pee or the poo. So that is why they are moving their body. If your baby is taking feeds well, is sleeping well, his birth weight, the weight is growing well, don't worry. Okay, I just want that you must be breastfeeding the baby, exclusive breastfeed, then it is the best thing. I hope, Akshaya, you got all your answers, and if you did get, please give a like to this video, comment on the video and share it to as many as possible. Okay, Ghoshe is the thing that I think this video is more than enough for the Ghoshe. So remember, all new parents, whoever tells you that Ghoshe is a problem and give so and so thing and so thing, listen it from this ear and foo from this ear. Okay, just leave it from the other ear. Ghoshe doesn't require any treatment. The Ghoshe is totally normal. Okay, and the babies who are breastfed will always have this type of potty, which is called Ghoshe in Goa. Okay, I think that's it for today. I hope I solved your query, and to all those other new moms who have simple queries, send them across to me. Okay, bye bye.